Gender is a complex aspect of human identity that encompasses a wide range of biological, psychological, and sociocultural factors. Traditionally, societies have recognized two primary genders, male and female. However, in recent years, there has been increasing recognition and acceptance of non-binary and gender-diverse identities. Yet, the question remains, what if there was only one gender? How would such a scenario impact individuals, communities, and societies as a whole? In this video, we will explore this hypothetical scenario, considering its implications for various aspects of human life. Subscribe to the channel and like the video for more content like this. Take the opportunity to suggest the theme for the next video below in the comments. Understanding gender. Before delving into the hypothetical scenario of a singular gender, it's crucial to understand the concept of gender itself. Gender refers to the roles, behaviors, activities, and attributes that a particular society considers appropriate for men and women. It is distinct from biological sex, which is determined by physical and physiological characteristics such as chromosomes, hormones, and reproductive anatomy. Gender identity is a deeply personal sense of being male, female, or something else, and it may or may not correspond to the sex assigned at birth. Additionally, gender expression encompasses the ways individuals outwardly manifest their gender identity through clothing, hairstyle, voice, and other behaviors. In many cultures, gender has been conceptualized as a binary system, wherein individuals are categorized as either male or female based on their biological sex. However, this binary view fails to account for the diverse range of gender identities and expressions that exist across different societies and throughout history. The hypothetical scenario. Imagine a world where there is only one gender. In this scenario, every individual in society shares the same biological and physiological characteristics traditionally associated with either males or females. There are no distinctions based on reproductive anatomy, chromosomes, or hormones. Instead, all individuals possess a singular set of traits that define their gender identity. Implications for identity and self-expression. One of the most immediate implications of a singular gender society would be its impact on individual identity and self-expression. Without the diversity of gender identities and expressions that exist in our current world, individuals would no longer have the opportunity to explore and express their gender in ways that align with their personal experiences and feelings. For many people, gender identity is an integral aspect of their sense of self. It informs how they interact with others, navigate social spaces, and understand their place in the world. In a society where everyone shares the same gender identity, individuals may struggle to develop a unique sense of self and express their individuality. Furthermore, the absence of diverse gender expressions could lead to a stifling of creativity and self-discovery. Many people find joy and fulfillment in expressing their gender through fashion, art, and other forms of creative expression. In a world where everyone conforms to a single gender norm, these avenues for self-expression would be severely limited. Social dynamics and relationships. In addition to its impact on individual identity, a singular gender society would also have far-reaching implications for social dynamics and relationships. Gender plays a significant role in shaping social interactions, power dynamics, and expectations within communities. In traditional societies with binary gender systems, men and women often occupy different social roles and responsibilities. These roles are often reinforced through cultural norms, expectations, and institutions. However, in a society where everyone shares the same gender identity, these traditional gender roles would become obsolete. This could potentially lead to a more egalitarian society where individuals are not limited by gender-based expectations or stereotypes. Without the constraints of traditional gender roles, people may have greater freedom to pursue their interests, ambitions, and relationships without fear of judgment or discrimination based on gender. However, it's also possible that the absence of gender diversity could result in the loss of valuable perspectives and experiences within society. Gender diversity enriches our communities by bringing together people with different backgrounds, perspectives, and lived experiences. In a singular gender society, these diverse voices may be silenced or marginalized, leading to a homogenization of thought and culture. Reproductive and family structures. Another area profoundly affected by the absence of gender diversity would be reproductive and family structures. In many societies, gender plays a central role in shaping expectations around reproduction, parenting, and familial relationships. Traditional notions of family often revolve around the idea of complementary gender roles, with men typically assuming the role of breadwinners and women taking on primary caregiving responsibilities. However, in a society where everyone shares the same gender identity, these traditional family structures would need to adapt or evolve. Without the biological differences between males and females, the concept of biological parenthood could become obsolete. Reproduction may no longer be tied to sexual intercourse or traditional notions of male-female partnerships. Instead, alternative methods such as artificial insemination, surrogacy, or adoption may become the primary means of building families. Furthermore, the absence of gender diversity could lead to a reimagining of parental roles and responsibilities. In a singular gender society, there would be no predetermined expectations about who should be the primary caregiver or provider within a family. Instead, individuals would have the freedom to define their familial roles based on their individual preferences, abilities, and circumstances. Challenges and considerations. While the concept of a singular gender society may seem intriguing, it's essential to recognize the potential challenges and considerations associated with such a hypothetical scenario. Firstly, it's important to acknowledge that gender is a deeply ingrained aspect of human identity and culture. For many people, gender plays a significant role in shaping their experiences, relationships, and sense of self. Removing gender diversity from society could have profound psychological and emotional implications for individuals who identify outside of the traditional binary. Additionally, the absence of gender diversity could exacerbate existing inequalities and power dynamics within society. Gender intersects with other social categories such as race, class, sexuality, and ability to shape individuals' experiences and opportunities. In a singular gender society, these intersecting forms of oppression and privilege may become even more pronounced, further marginalizing vulnerable and marginalized communities. Furthermore, it's essential to recognize that the elimination of gender diversity is not inherently desirable or progressive. Embracing gender diversity and inclusivity enriches our communities by celebrating the unique experiences and perspectives of individuals across the gender spectrum. Rather than striving for uniformity, we should work towards creating societies that value and affirm the diverse range of gender identities and expressions. Conclusion. In conclusion, imagining a world with only one gender prompts us to reflect on the profound ways in which gender shapes our identities, relationships, and societies. While a singular gender society may offer certain benefits, such as the potential for greater gender equality and fluidity, it also raises significant challenges and considerations. Ultimately, the richness and diversity of human experience are enhanced by embracing gender diversity and inclusivity. Rather than seeking to erase or homogenize gender, we should strive to create societies that celebrate and affirm the unique identities and experiences of all individuals, regardless of gender. By fostering a culture of acceptance, understanding, and respect, we can create a more inclusive world where everyone can thrive. Subscribe to the channel and like the video for more content like this. Take the opportunity to suggest the theme for the next video below in the comments. See you in the next video.